And if you're not willing to do what you got to do to get what you got to get, then you ain't getting nothing from me. So this is why I would suggest to C-Mac and any other individuals that like to help out the less fortunate individuals like myself. I'm out here on the curb with it, on Flamingo, waiting for my sounds and my everything I put in my car now, not the leasing. I'm the owner with the pinks, and once I got that, I still ain't got my license, yo. Y'all know how the child support. This is what we at though, y'all. Y'all know who Eric Snowden is, right? I hope I explained to y'all clear enough though how Harry O was pardoned by Suge Knight. By Trump though. Hear that? Harry O was pardoned by Donald Trump. Let's look at some individuals in jail right now. Y'all got Tupac's stepfather who invented the cure for heroin. Y'all heard that, right? The cure for heroin. And it's not medicinal. So what Tupac daddy Matumo was teaching us was how to cure. So something like Dr. Sebi. And you know what happened when Nip tried to speak about who Dr. Sebi was and the power of natural healing. Both him and Dr. Sebi came up mysteriously missing. For real. So now, I'm grateful y'all don't want to subscribe to my channel, yo. Real talk. Y'all helping me win. Because if I'm hot like some of these 100,000 subscriber dudes, I might not be able to make it. They might kill me. My voice is gonna be too far exposed on this social media platform. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I'm not jealous, I'm not envious, I'm not mad at some of these individuals that are receiving flowers, or like y'all like to say. I call it respect. Cause as a man, you wanna be respected for something you can tell your kids about, right? I can't tell my kids, hey, daddy shot the white lady and did 10 years, you feel me, and didn't get fucked in the butt. To impress my children. That's why I decided if only 2% of people in my generation of YA don't go to prison, I don't want to go to prison. I swear to God. You could ask homies, the homie 40, Biscuit from 40s. I tried to go to prison when I was in YA. Biscuit had just came from prison and he was in the cell next to mine. And he stayed in the cell because keep that in mind, he come from the California Department of Corrections, Calipat, one of the hardest prisons in California. And he was more leery coming back to YA and dealing with us YA babies. And I give Biscuit an enormous amount of credit at deterring me from escaping prison. You hear me? Steve Sislak, Newsom, and whoever else is in charge of the rehabilitation. Biscuit from 40s deterred me from going to prison. The definition of rehabilitation is a deterrent of avoiding prison through the skills and training of individuals. You feel me? So that means they're supposed to take us and teach us how to read, write, and not shoot people and re-adapt to society. But you in there with about 20 people trying to take your butt, beat you up because your gang affiliation, manipulate you just to see if you got enough heart to even walk the line. And y'all still want to gangbang right now. What I'm talking about occurred more than 10 years ago. I've been home 15 years, glory to God. I ain't never been to prison. And like I said, that's because Biscuit from 40s taught me a lesson. If you can walk through YTS, and I would say up to 97 from the YTS was built in 1958. So I say from 75 to 97. Hey, sexy. Not you, little girl. I ain't a molester on the hood. They don't do that. I gotta go get your tacos, blood. I got high. Matter of fact, you go get them motherfuckers. I like this corner. I'll give you a couple bucks. Man, I gotta keep it real, yo. Like I say, I ain't mad that they ain't subscribing and supporting the channel so more people can hear this message. Cause only a chosen few can walk this walk anyway. So, you know, I'm gonna make some, what could I call this? I'm gonna give Nina Boy from 6ix9ine East Coast his credit. Cause I learned this from him. What was it he taught me? Don't tell everybody everything you're doing. And I'm gonna say that, to say that, I'm gonna compound further on what he was talking about. You don't want to tell everybody what you saying, not just merely for the fact they might try to come backdoor you, rob you, or distract you from the progress of the steps you got to take to get to the achieved goal, right? But what they gonna do is laugh at you when you fail. And they gonna say, I told you so. What they gonna do is they gonna mimic and try to take credit for what you doing. You hear that though? And I'm up. I just come back from California. I had to go pick up the pink slip, give this man my final thing, go get my last royalty check. And like I say, I'm right now contemplating, do I want to renew my book deal with Page Publishing Company or go all the way independent? Book 2 is gonna be independent already. My manuscript deadline date is March 24th. So book 2 is coming. The Journey of Frank Antoine Lewis, book 2, yo. And that's gonna be solely about 10 years in this YA that I'm talking to you about. This is the problem right now. I could stop gang violence. And I'm gonna put an emphasis on this right now based on, and I will keep reiterating this, you feel me? So hopefully Miss Harris can listen and give consideration. Give consideration. But to stop gangbanging. And when you stop gangbanging, what I'm sitting amongst right now, the less fortunate, that stops as well. What else? Drug addiction, yo. What else? Domestic violence. All of those seeds prone from the same depressive tree. And it's sad to say, but it's called the Willie Lynch. Not the blueprint. That's what the instrument that was used to entrap us in what I like to refer to as the Willie Lynch programming. And for those that are unknowledgeable or unaware of who Captain Willie Lynch is, right? Well, as slavery was coming to an end, there was a secret meeting among slave owners and the Confederate leaders of the Confederate military seat. And what they did was to say, hey, them boys in the Union gonna beat us out here in this here war. And it's gonna be problem. So what the Army people did amongst the slave masters and 2.3% of the legislature is came up with a way to entrap us in slavery after they would be forced to legally de-slave us. Y'all feel me on that? Yeah, Abraham Lincoln didn't free us. He enacted us, yo, into a whole different legacy of slavery. But only 151 of y'all really want to hear this though. Like, for real. I'm not gonna